The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by the Toyota Grand Highlander. Life's journey brings constant change, filled with exciting surprises and grand challenges. And with its spaciousness, power, and style, the Toyota Grand Highlander is more than a vehicle. It's your partner in embracing all life throws at you. From the spacious adult-sized third row to seating for up to 8 passengers, the Toyota Grand Highlander is up for every grand challenge. Learn more at toyota.com/Grand Highlander. Toyota, let's go places.
Sometimes life can feel pretty disorienting, as if we find ourselves turned around in the woods. But never fear, because we are never truly lost. And with the help of the wilderness, along with footsteps from the past and the present, we will unlock the tools that will help us to rewrite our journey here on the Project Mindfully Outdoors podcast. Is there an emotional trigger that you're trying to avoid? Yes, these are some of the biggest things and most difficult ones that we have to tackle along an emotional journey. And most importantly, we have to learn how to avoid them. I mean, it's one of those things that we encounter on a daily basis, where we're having an amazing day, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, a wave of frustration or sadness hits. And your instinct is probably to simply shove those feelings down and distract yourself with something else. Perhaps pulling out your phone to scroll social media, or binge watching one of your favorite TV shows. Although these are very tempting solutions, I would ask you to hold on, to hit the pause button right there, because it's an opportunity for you to put in some deep and intense work. So what if, instead of trying to escape those feelings, we took the challenge and we decided to set the intention of sitting with them and seriously discovering what's underneath all that noise. Emotions are sometimes some of the nastiest weeds that we have to pull. They're more like indicators on your personal dashboard. You could think of it as a check engine light on your car that begins to flash when something's wrong. Of course it's annoying, but ignoring it never makes it truly go away. You see, nature has this way of teaching us about facing our feelings. And as we step into celebrating Easter weekend, there's no better moment than to think about taking a hike and chilling in a park and just allowing yourself space to wholeheartedly feel the entire gambit of emotions that run through you. Find joy when you're sitting within the sunlight or looking up at the clouds. Maybe allow yourself to experience a little bit of that frustration that comes along with taking a wrong turn on a trail or during a drive. And then bring yourself back around by picking up on the rustle of the leaves in order to tap back in to that peacefulness. You know, these are all examples of the way that nature encourages us to feel, to breathe, to be present with what's happening in the right here and right now. Sure, it's easy to avoid the tough feelings, but they linger, and you know this. Like that annoying itch that you can't quite scratch. If we build a habit of sidestepping those feelings every time that they pop up, we risk missing out on the important lessons that they hold. Maybe that frustration is a sign that you need to simply slow down. Or that sadness, maybe it's got roots that are dug in deeper about something that you are overthinking or missing out on right now, because you've just simply been ignoring and not allowing the healing process to truly happen. Let's get practical here for a little bit. Next time that you feel an emotion creeping up that you think is worth avoiding, ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? You know, I talk all the time in meditation classes about visualizing these feelings, these emotions, up on a cloud and taking the time to dance around with it. And one of the best ways to do that is after meditation, pull out a piece of paper, pull out a journal, and just simply jot down the thoughts that come when you explore that emotion. Because the sights and sounds that you're experiencing these places in often truly are the best backdrop to understanding. And one of the most important things that you can put in your pocket on this practice and on this subject is that you don't have to do it alone. You can talk it out with friends during a hike, a picnic, a backyard barbecue, or even a gathering this weekend. Share how you're feeling. You're going to be surprised that somebody within the room is going to be able to relate with that, because they've probably been avoiding it as well. And my friends, as we come to the end of today's episode, I want to challenge you to really sit down with your feelings as you work through this beautiful weekend. Get outside, enjoy that fresh air, and honor whatever emotions come your way. Remember, most of all, it's a part of living mindfully, and it's a tool for the human existence. So one more time though this week, I want to take the opportunity to express the gratitude that's in my heart for the fact that we get to come together here at camp every day during the week and explore subjects like this to help us strengthen those mindfulness practices to live the best life that we're all looking for. And I want to invite you to swing over to projectmindfullyOutdoors.co, sign up for a meditation call with me, and let's get on that trail together. Till next time, my friend, get out there in the wilderness. That is where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.